Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Prime Time contest. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons. Come and gone already. And we're off here in Week 6 on EA Sports. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And gets him about 3 yards here on the game's first offensive snap.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Sanford. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Ooh, and almost an opening drive pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it, so the potential turnover winds up on the ground. Does, though, bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Jordan Stout headed out to punt it away on 4th. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
Ready, set.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Drive play straight ahead. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Come on, come on.
He'll throw on 1st. Jump off caught by his back. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Going the out route complete. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. That one right down the middle. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Dortch now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Start things things off with a run by Kamara. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First and 10 at the 37.
First down, and they go right back to it. And that is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Stay 50, stay 50. Set.
Stafford from the gun. Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Got his man, Shakir has it. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Running behind center with Kamara. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They fake the handoff now, Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. So 2nd down coming up.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Defense showing blitz. Stafford has him on the quick hitter. It's inside the 10. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
My foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Kamara is in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Here's Miller on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Throwing deep to the left side. Big game downfield. Has room down the left sideline. And he will score. first play of the drive. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Dortch now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Getting out to his left. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Stafford to throw again on second. Screen here for Kamara. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third and a lone yard coming up. They read that screen perfectly. Interception! Corey Black has got it. Third down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a first down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They have themselves another first and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff.
19, Charger.
Looking to throw again on second down. Dumps it off to his running back. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Drive in dire straits. It's third and 9. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kid, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plan. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plan was closed. You look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a three-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
What a hit, and the ball's loose. And they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's the first carry for LaQuint Allen. Has some space inside the 15. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
A run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, Colin. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
It's
Well, you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
60 vices, 60 vices.
There's another quarter. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. It's a small dent, 3 yards. Still need 7 now here on 3rd and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
3rd time's the charm. He gets it again. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early lead for the Bills. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. They'll leave the offense out there and try 4th and goal from the 4.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. Set. 19 Lions. 18, 5 here.
They'll throw for the end zone. Chased out to his right. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a 16-point ball game. Jackson Smith-Njigba with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Bills take a 3-possession lead. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. To return this, Marcus Jones. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So it's 2nd down coming up.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Set. 280.
Back to throw. Here's Stafford. The screen pass falls incomplete.
I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Set. I got him.
Now Stafford to throw. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 48-yard line.
Ready, set.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. 12 first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
First and 10, looking to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Falcons take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Sanford now on first down. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it at the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, it requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Kamara now on first and 10. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Throwing now, Stafford. Forced out to his right. Catch made over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Tipped in the air, and it's intercepted. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. 40. 30. He's at the 10. And he brings it back to the pick 6 and Buffalo touchdown.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, well, he just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills make it a 24-point ball game.
Falcons 7.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. On the return, here's Jones. Showing a little burst so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. After the pick, Stafford back to the air. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Kicked off by Trey Brown. And he brings it back for the pick six and Buffalo touchdown. Ooh, partner, this has gotten out of hand early. That pick six, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, right? Both in personnel and in every phase of the game.
And he pulled it. It's no good. Kick goes too far to the left. Point after left on the table. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. On the return, here's Jones. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Marcus Jones on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready? 180! Rush in!
Kamara running out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
Here's 2nd and 11. Dialing up a receiver screen. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Stafford. He puts some power on a deep one left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here's Jordan Stouts coming on again to punt. Punt meets him at the 28. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
70. Here we go. Start. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Now a run here from the gun. Nearly starts the drive with the 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Come on, come on.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Bills pushing for a bigger lead before halftime. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Back to the well again. He stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
And the Falcons get a 5th defensive back out there. 3rd down coming.
Viking 18. 79 Broncos. 19 Light. Cowboy 8. Go win him, go win him.
They're going play action. As they're running the comeback. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Stephanie Coogan.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. This is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Back-to-back carries here. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Escapes a defender. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. On now is McManus to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Hand off to the back. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
First down, ball at the 36.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Another carry for him. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Here we go, set.
They send a tight end in motion.
60 Bison.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
They give it to him again. They go to him again, Brock, and they deny him the line again. That's another loss. This one sets up 4th down. There'll be a field goal try now for Joshua Carty. This is a 50-yard look from the right half. He had all the distance and just enough accuracy to send it through. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. The Bills' kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. On the return, here's Jones. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Stafford setting up the screen. He He is stumped with authority there. But that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Monday. Get it, 20. Hey, 70.
Stafford from the gun. Falcons isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
4th and forever coming up. Stafford gonna go on 4th. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Oh, man, that just stuns you. That's exactly what you'd not think is going to happen on a first down run. Likely need now a big gain on second to try to get back on schedule.
Now again, it's Allen headed left. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end.
No springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Kate. I got to judge that one. That tells me that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
Got all of it, but no good. He needed a touch more to clear that crossbar. They're looking at the scoreboard, Brock. I think they can weather the miss there.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely on line. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
Hey, give me radar. Drill right. 20.
On first down, here's Stafford. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Has it down close. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take a small chunk off that lead.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons still trail by a lot. It's a 26-point differential.
Brandon McManus.
On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. The field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
I remember these feelings running on the field after a great return like that, Kate. It almost feels like stepping into a batter's box with runners on base. So much of the work has been done ahead of you. Now you got to go deliver.
And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
It's Allen again. He still has room inside the 30. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Let go.
Right back to Allen.
It's coordinators in the NFL call it a run play. They're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Going to the ground again on 1st. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Cavalry Lions.
All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Bills football, and they can pretty well cruise the rest of the way. Need better results here on 2nd and goal from the 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go.
Allen trying this straight ahead. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
On the hands-off, Allen. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively, and they've made it 4th and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
There'll be a field goal try now for Joshua Carty. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. So yes, indeed, that is being confirmed, partner. They just said no to the penalty. What's going on?
I tell you what, Kate, if they don't want the 3 yards, you and I know 31 other offenses in the league who'd be happy to take them right now.
No doubt about that. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
20. Ready.
Stafford now against the blitz. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to have it, and he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. This is Allen on the give. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. It takes some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Get it. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills keep running away with this. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! And he's thrown down. It was a long shot after the block anyway, and they're unable to add anything on top of that touchdown.
I can feel the anger all the way up here, Kate. They did not like giving up the big play, the lengthy touchdown. And they decided to release a little bit of that frustration via the special teams. That juice, that energy, you could feel it overwhelmed there and led to the block.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. On the return, here's Jones. Juke to the defender. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he's going to be blocked out at the 42. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Ready.
Kamara gets it off the option. Breaks the tackle, still going. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
I bet you, Kate, if you went back and studied all these runs in the NFL over a course of a season that gained significant yardage, there are plays just like that one where you've got to break a tackle to go eat up those yards.
Ready.
Throwing now on 1st down, Stafford. It's his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. Got to give on his own read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. And the Bills bringing out an extra defensive back. Third down coming up.
Lady!
They stay on the ground with Kamara. He gets the 1st and more to the 35. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Falcons. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Another run for Kamara. He's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Give on 2nd to Kamara. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
7.
Ready!
Here's a give inside to Kamara. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say goodbye from Atlanta.
Typical, body overdoing this, that's so typical. Treat like a god, that's so typical. He's still more, that's so typical.